Research shows that poverty is the single greatest issue for a child's well-being. Today I am joined by Becky Jackson, who is the CEO of ICAN, as well as Shelby Pedersen, who's a Chief Development and Strategy Officer. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Now, as you know, that is on a global level. On the local level in downtown Chandler, we are facing an extreme poverty issue, and it's 8 in 10 are experiencing extreme poverty in this area.
Yes, I mean it's a misnomer sometimes to think of Chandler on how, but there's a 4-mile square radius of downtown Chandler that we serve, the population that ICAN serves, which is an after-school program for children in kindergarten to high school, and we pick them up from the schools, bring them to the center. We are really trying to help them learn leadership skills and try to break that cycle of poverty, because a lot of them come from homes that make less than $15,000 a year.
And with the low income level for, I think it was, family of 4, extreme poverty would be under $25,000 in 1 year, and it should be twice that amount.
It is.
So as far as the child's well-being, dealing with poverty issues, I mean, they're suffering in so many different ways, academically, personally, and that can often associate them with getting involved with gangs, violence, and things of that nature. So they really need something to kind of focus on to work on themselves, to make sure they don't fall into those areas.
And that's really what ICAN does. Our programs are evidence-based programs. We have third parties come in and evaluate our programs to make sure that each child is getting a program in the grade, and that is a fun program for them, but it actually helps with juvenile delinquency, substance abuse, gang violence, and really trying to help those children understand that even though they live in the world of poverty, that they do have an opportunity to progress and graduate from high school and go on to college or a career. And all of our programming is free for the family. So we have free family programming as well as community programs and youth programs.
So it isn't just the child that's getting the attention, it's also kind of looking at the home is a bigger picture issue here.
Well, yeah, one of the things that we did 6 years ago was actually do a study to kind of look at the community and say what would be great for our kids to have, and what really came out of that was actually looking at doing some family programs. So we're very excited about looking at the holistic approach for the family. The kids come to us in the afternoon, that's great, but then they go home. And so what we're doing is having family programs where we have like a me and my family night program once a month, where they come and they actually have dinner together, sit together, and do a project together, and that actually builds the family awareness. And then obviously our goal is to help them graduate from high school or graduate from college.
Right, and how many families or individuals are you serving here? I mean, you've been doing this for over 20 years, I think, now?
Yeah, we're serving about 1,500 a year. On a daily basis, we'll serve 250. So,
oh my goodness, wow. Well, good.
So in order to do that, and to do that free, we have to raise a lot of money.
Right.
And one of the ways that we do raise a lot of money is a really special kind of unique event called Festival of the Trees.
The theme of the event this year is obviously Masquerade. And the idea behind the event, as Becky mentioned, is to provide support for the programs that we offer. Because our programs are free, we rely heavily upon the community's support to make sure that these kids have access to these programs. So this event raises an average of about $250,000 a year, and we try to increase that each year to support those programs. It's a gala event. There's a 5-star, 5-course meal. We have the silent auction, live auction. We auction off elaborately decorated holiday trees at the event. Very creative holiday trees. And each one is typically themed very uniquely and with a package underneath that makes it high value. So that's how the money is raised at the event, and all of the attendees seem to have a great time. And again, this year's theme is new for us. We're doing a masquerade, so we're really excited to see how everybody responds to that.
And this is your mask.
Yes, this is my mask. My dress is purple. I'm ready. My dress is purple, and I brought the mask just to show that it can be fun, and obviously it's for a good cause, because we try to do all of our programs free. There's no cost to any of our families or our kids, and in order to do that, we have to be creative on raising money in order for our community support to help us.
Now, if people want more information or they want to purchase tickets, tickets, where can they go for that information?
Our website, it's www.icanaz.org. The event is on December 6th. It's at the Sheraton Wild Horse Pass Resort and Casino, Resort and Spa. There are two.
Make sure you get the right one.
Yes, Resort and Spa in Chandler.
Great.
So,
well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes.
Really appreciate you coming by and sharing such an important mission for our youth, and making sure that, if we give to them, they will give back to the community. And
Absolutely.
It's really just a larger picture. So thank you so much for coming by today.
Yeah, thanks for having
us.
us.